Hello, YouTube. All right, so today is Thanksgiving 2024. Yes, it is actually my favorite holiday. I love Thanksgiving so much. Not necessarily like because the food. The food's great for sure, that green bean casserole, but more so like because of the weather. For one, it is a very brisk day today. I can't say that every year. It's also a day when like we get to go and see family, kind of just mingle, of course eat, but then like nap hard. They watch the football. I just like piddle on my phone, or we play games sometimes with the family. This year's a little different. Doesn't mean that I love it less, but this year is a little different. One, I am on prep, which means that I'm not going to be like feasting or anything, but I do plan to go and take my meal with me. My little like hack or whatever is whatever plates they're using, I just dump my food on their plate and then eat with the rest of the family. We're supposed to be there in 5 minutes, but Brandon is still at the gym. It's none of my business, but so yeah, I will be able to eat whatever meal that coincides with and basically just be able to be there. And honestly, for me, that's what's most important, is being there and just being a part of the holiday. I also really like what it stands for, being grateful. I think we should be grateful every day, no matter what holiday it is. I was kind of raised in a home of gratitude, you know, always giving thanks for things, being raised Christian and stuff. It's easy to use prayer as like a wish list and like, please this, please that, please this. And it's really important to remember to give thanks for what we have as well. My verse today was, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever, from 1 Chronicles 16:34. And like I said, as much as I love Thanksgiving and, you know, everybody's like so thankful for everything, I really feel like that's something we should be doing every day anyways. One other thing, so this year, like I said, is going to be a little different. One, I'm on prep, of course, but then my family actually went to Myrtle Beach this year. They're in Myrtle Beach and they are doing Thanksgiving out there. I was invited, of course. It was going to be our family vacation for the year, and I was sort of looking forward to it. But at the time when they told me about it, I kind of knew in the back of my head that that was going to be tough, because this is my first prep with Mark. I really didn't know what to expect from him. I didn't know, you know, where everything was going to be at as far as food, cardio. And so I decided not to go. I told my dad a couple weeks ago that it was just not the best thing for me to do the first couple weeks into my prep. I've worked really hard to set myself up for success for this prep, and going on a trip where I was going to first driving 16 hours, then have to find a gym, find somewhere to do cardio, train, have my food, and then just like everybody else. And potentially like Brandon wasn't going to be able to go, period, because of his work. So that was going to be like something that sucked too. Of course, not being with my family for Thanksgiving is never ideal, but I do have Brandon's family here. We have something that we're going to be working on today later as well. So all in all, it did work out just fine. They're having a great time in Myrtle Beach. They've sent me some videos, and I'm glad that they've all been able to take that trip. Okay, the prep update that you were really here for. I've been in prep 3 weeks now. I had my week 3 update with coach yesterday. We checked in. I'm down about 5 pounds total in 3 weeks, which is pretty good. He's actually happy with that. My programming hasn't changed. Everything has stayed the same. So I am still at 3 days a week of 300 calorie cardio, 9,000 steps a day. And then my meals have stayed the same. So I have rest day food and I have training day food. The steps have been tougher than I thought they were going to be to hit, but it is what it is. As far as like the suckage, nothing has really like sucked. Everything still moving and grooving. Weights, I can definitely feel my strength not quite 100% anymore. Knowing where I was at start of prep to now, probably about 92% or so. It's mostly on like bigger lifts, like shoulder press. Chest press, I still got the 80s up, so maybe more like 95, 98. I'm interested to see how deadlifts go this week. I've been having a neck pain that isn't the greatest thing in the world, but you know, we do what we got to do. Yeah. Okay, so that's my prep update. Later today, after we go to his parents' house, I am going to be doing a big project, which I'm going to include in this video. So if you got this far, awesome. You all know I love DIYs. That's half of my YouTube. Those who don't know, I have been a personal trainer at this facility for about 5 years, minus the 1 year that we lived in Houston. So I guess 4 years. This last year, my training has picked up a lot. I've been very grateful for that. I've also been taking posing clients out of that facility. And back when I was competitive in 2021, I had asked if they could paint the room black because all the good posing rooms are black. And they did not see my vision or didn't see the worth of it at the time. That's cool. There's new owners now, and I mentioned it to them. One of the general manager, he is a IFBB pro men's physique athlete, and he also works closely with Sheila Brown, who is a great posing coach and promoter here in Texas. So that being said, when I brought up to him, hey, what do you think of painting this wall? He was like, yeah, dude, that's dope. Let's do it. A couple weeks ago, I was like, hey, we're going to be closed for Thanksgiving. What do you think of me? I'll totally step up and make this project happen. And he was like, yeah, dude, I'll get the materials. And if you're willing to do that, then go for it. So I'm going to be painting the posing room. I'll be doing that. I taped everything up yesterday and cleaned out the room a good bit. Have a clip here, and then today we're going to be running through the actual project, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, that is my prep on Thanksgiving update for you guys. It's totally doable. Remember, at the end of the day, what your goals are. If you're not in prep and you have Thanksgiving coming up, well, today, I guess we could use Christmas, Christmas coming up later. Whatever holidays that you enjoy those, okay? Be present with your family. Enjoy the treats that are there. They only come around once a year. You're going to be just fine. You get back on your programming, back on your diet, and you nail everything, you're going to make progress. One day out of the year to actually let loose is probably going to be better for you than worse. Food will always be there. That is something that I've really learned to lean into. Yeah, you really want it right now. And as you know, I've had a couple cravings here and there over the last 3 weeks, but ultimately at the end of the day, I want that freaking pro debut to go well better than I want whatever. I don't even remember what it was. See, it doesn't matter. All right, guys, thanks for being here. Enjoy the clips of my DIY projects and maybe some other things. I don't know. We'll see what I got.
You're a crazy girl. How about that?
a little farther apart. If you want to do like the men's bodybuilding pose, I'm totally cool with that. But you have to put the hands on the hips,
Okay.
and then from there. So when you go here, you're pulling. We're gonna pull everything forward, and then from there you drop, and we kind of push the hips back.